the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Pisces, and welcome to your February 2019 reading with me. And happy Valentine's Day to those of you who are celebrating this year. Even if you're single, Pisces, you guys are such lovers, okay? And that is why I have this Valentine's lovey red, set up this month. So happy Valentine's Day and happy birthday, you guys. It's Pisces season in February. But before we get into the Pisces season, it is going to be Aquarius season. So February is shared by Aquarius and Pisces. Aquarius is our 12th house, you guys. And Pisces, for those of you who don't know, Pisces is the 12th house. But we all have our own 12th house on the zodiac wheel. So this Aquarius time is very, very strange, but we embrace it because this is when we enter our subconscious. We have Mercury there right now. We have the sun there. We had a new moon in our 12th house, Pisces, on the 4th. So that was all about setting new intentions collectively for our subconscious. So this is that dream spiritual energy, guys. That sacrifice, that surrender energy. I don't know if any of you guys are dealing with Aquarius, but as far as Aquarius in the zodiac realm, Aquarius is very important to Pisces. It's the season that comes right before our birthday, so it brings in that that energy for us, okay? So we're dealing with 12th house energy at the beginning of February, and then, of course, after February 19th, it'll be Pisces season, and we're going through our solar return. So happy birthday to those of you who are born in February. I am born on March 5th, so my birthday is next month. But happy birthday to those of you who are born in February. So this month I wanted to shuffle on camera because the last couple readings that I've done, I've shuffled off camera to save time. But I really wanted to tap into the energy while you guys are watching. Some of you guys really like to see me shuffle and stuff like that. So I am going to go ahead and get started with your reading, Pisces. We do have Mercury coming in to Pisces soon, okay? And it will go retrograde, Pisces. The next Mercury retrograde, which is happening soon, it will be in our sign, okay? So I'll talk to you guys about that at a later time, but I just wanted to kind of briefly mention that to those of you who want to, research that and prepare for that. We also have Neptune still in our sign, okay, right in the middle of Pisces at 15 degrees. So our ruling planet Neptune is at home, making Pisces even more spiritual. It's going to get real when the sun enters Pisces, because that's going to be the sun, Neptune, and then we have Chiron too that is about to leave Pisces and go to Aries. So that's going to be something we all celebrate too, but I'll talk to you guys about that in another video. So I am going to be using my universal notes. So these are notes from the universe, Pisces. And all Pisces communicate with the universe in a different way. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a card before we start the reading. And it's going to be something that the universe has to say to us. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. So that was very quick. The card. Aww. The card that we have, Pisces, is They Choose You. They choose you. So Pisces, some of us are dealing, Pisces are sometimes attracted to people who aren't available emotionally, or maybe they're with someone else or something like that. But it looks like we're kind of being chosen in February. There might be someone who chooses us, Pisces. Now it says you might not believe this. It might even spook you a bit. But there are those who choose this very lifetime in a large part. There are those who chose this very lifetime in a large part, knowing you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. Hugs, the universe. So basically what that's saying is that there are some people who only decided to reincarnate because they knew Pisces. They knew that special Pisces would be alive during the same time. So they're like, yeah, I want to reincarnate. So, hopefully you guys understand that. They chose this very lifetime in a large part knowing that you'd be there. So they choose you, Pisces. Whatever that means, if you guys are dealing with people, I love the color of this card. It's like red and orange and pink. It goes very well with my layout here. So yeah, Pisces, if you're wondering if someone's going to choose you or another person, they choose you. Okay, we are being chosen this month, whether it's by the universe or in the love aspect. I guess we'll have to see what comes out for the rest of the reading. But I do have the moon card here. Before I started recording, I shuffled until I seen the moon card. So this is our card, Pisces, and right behind us is the Chariot. So, you know, it's interesting. A lot of people say that the moon is either Cancer or Pisces in the tarot, but this is the Cancer card. We do have a Cancer right here. So Pisces, if you're not dealing with a Cancer, this is talking about us finally figuring out a way to move forward in February in spite of our obstacles, okay? Because yeah, there has been a lot of obstacles, especially our heart. Our broken hearts, okay, has been getting in our way. And February is our time to really start moving forward. Maybe this has to do with an Aries or a Cancer individual, okay? We've got Pisces, Cancer, and Aries here. Could be separation with an Aries or a Cancer, all right? So we've got that energy, Pisces. If it's not an Aries, this might be a father figure or just taking authority. You know, people get really, really shocked when Pisces takes control over their broken heart, finally starts moving forward and shining, okay? And it's because it's Pisces season. So that's a little bit about what we're going through. Oh, goodness, Pisces, I have to show you this. So remember, we had the moon, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords, right? This is the energy that's right behind us in February. Well, look what's behind the Emperor. We have the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. Now we have Gemini. So we are dealing with a lot of major arcana. Okay, we even have Taurus here. There's some battles here with a Taurus. Maybe there's a battle here with commitment as well, or tradition, beliefs. But Pisces, we have quite a lot of zodiac signs, okay? And that's because Pisces is a combination of all zodiac signs. So we've got Cancer, we've got Aries, we've got Gemini, we've got Taurus, and those are just a few signs that are showing up. We could be dealing with anyone, but it does look like there's some new love, Pisces, maybe with a Gemini, maybe with someone who was at a distance before. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just get shuffling. That's just a little bit about how the month of February has an impact over us, Pisces. It looks like new love after a broken heart. We're finally moving forward, healing our own hearts, okay? So let's go ahead and get Pisces a reading. Universe, Spirit, what do we have for Pisces for February 2019? February 2019, wow. The first card out is the Lovers. Like, oh my god. Okay, strong Gemini energy here, but also the Lovers is just anyone, guys. Now, the Lovers, although it is a beautiful connection, sometimes these people are at a distance. You know, sometimes this is because there's more than one person involved, which means, you know, why would we have to get chosen, Pisces? Because we're dealing with people who have other people, you know, around them and stuff like that. But we are getting chosen this month. So this could be a decision that someone else has to make, okay? It might be a decision that we have to make. But it could be at a distance, okay? Because we do have the Two of Pentacles clarifying the Lovers card. So there's someone here who's juggling more than one person, obviously. I mean, we knew that when we first started the reading because they choose us, right? And, you know, if we weren't Pisces, maybe we would not like that very much. But Pisces is very understanding. And, you know, it's not all of us, but most of us really are going to resonate with this because we're dealing, not only are we dealing with more than one person, but we're dealing with people who are dealing with more than one person. There's a lot of juggling on our behalf and the behalf of others. It could be some financial stress as well. Maybe we're getting chosen over work, you know, like it doesn't have to be two people, but you know, sometimes there's Pisces and then there's another thing, another person, another place. And so in spite of what we're getting chosen over, Pisces, we are getting chosen this month, okay? Yeah, there's definitely some financial energy here. Okay, maybe it has to do with work or something new coming in with this Ace of Pentacles behind the Two of Pentacles. We've got the 1 and the 2 there. So for some of us, we're going to resonate with work and finances coming into play with our love life. Some of us are financially unstable, and for some reason that is keeping us from this love connection that we know we feel. We've been waiting on this, Pisces. So what else do we have for Pisces in February 2019? I mean, this is exciting. We're getting chosen. There's like the first card out is the Lovers. So strong Gemini energy, just strong twin flame connect. Oh my god. The Two of, are you kidding me? The Two of Cups. I love these cards together because there's two winged beings So this is telling me that divinity, the universe, God, goddess, angels, those forces are really working for Pisces this month when it comes to love. Look at the bottom of the deck, guys. Four of Wands. Are you kidding me? Some sort of marriage or foundation, a celebration. This is our birthday celebration. So, some of us, all we want for our birthday is real love. This looks amazing, you guys. Oh my God. And even behind that is the Sun card. And look, the Three of Swords. So I'm telling you guys, we are really going to be moving. There's that Emperor again. Some of us are really dealing with Aries. Okay, I feel like some of us have left an Aries heartbroken or something. But either way, this is taking authority over that broken heart. Happiness coming in, maybe with a Leo. And we're celebrating. These are two celebration cards. So, wow, we're going to be celebrating happiness in February, Pisces. Making a lot of love connections with people, places, and things. I mean, this is just amazing. Okay, in spite of that broken heart, we have marriage, we have love, we have commitment, we have celebration and happiness, joy, warmth. Maybe with a Leo for some of us. So let's continue shuffling for Pisces, February 2019. This is very much looking like a love reading, you guys, which was, honestly not my intention, but, the cards say what they say. So let's continue shuffling for Pisces, February 2019. What else do we have for Pisces, February? Okay, so now we have the Ten of Wands. And I did get a glimpse at the Ace of Wands. So for some of us, we're really dropping some sort of burden. Maybe it's an old partner. Okay, there's something here that's been really heavy for us, like love and connecting with emotions, connecting emotionally with love, Pisces, in our relationships. It's been a burden. It's been a very long struggle, but I'm happy to say that it is at the end of this. There's some kind of burden that is just ending in February for us, and it's connected to our love life. Maybe this is the burden of being alone, the burden of feeling alone emotionally in spite of being committed in a relationship. This has to do with some sort of Empress. Okay, we've got strong Taurus energy here for some of you guys, especially if there's a mother energy, like if the mother of your children is a Taurus, or if you have Taurus energy. These are two indications of Taurus. Also Aries women and Libra women as well. Okay, so there's some kind of pregnancy here that is linked to a heavy burden. Maybe there's someone's mother. Maybe there's a mother figure that is really connected to this burden, okay? Or maybe this is just Venus, okay? We do have the Venus planet here. This is the card for Venus, and that's the goddess of love, okay? So the goddess of love is asking us to, real love does not have burdens. Sure, there's going to be troubles and trials and stuff like that, tribulations, whatever. But Pisces, we want to really ask ourselves where this Ten of Wands is in our life. Where are our heavy burdens at? Because, everything's looking beautiful in spite of this heavy burden. And I feel like we're dropping this, especially because I saw the Ace of Wands. So this is an ending to a very heavy cycle, okay? Probably in our relationships. So let's keep on going. Pisces energy, February 2019. Pisces, February 2019. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords coming out very swiftly, okay? Seven of Swords, we'll explain that here in a minute. This is linked to maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. Maybe some of us are confused about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this looks like it's changing in February. There's a cycle that's ending, okay? Financially, there's some financial confusion here. Okay, feeling left out in the cold. Okay, money is what's going on. Some of us are being held back by things like money and physical, materials, because that's not our realm, Pisces. That kind of stuff scares Pisces because we're from a realm, oh my God, we're from a realm that's very spiritual. And we have the Ten of Cups coming out, just like Aquarius. Aquarius got this card in the same position, okay? So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you might want to watch their reading because they have a similar message there. And it's interesting that I was just talking about finances and work, okay? Because we do have the Three of Pentacles. So this is teamwork. So when it comes to our home environments or who we're emotionally living with, Pisces, it's important that these three people work together. Okay, it's very important that there's some kind of plan set in motion here and that these people work together. For some of us, we're going to get this new offer in February. Okay, it could be an offer for a new living environment. Maybe it's a job offer, and some of us are finally going to have the stability and the physical means to this is just going to make us really happy. Yeah, Aquarius season is bringing this in. It is an Aquarius for some of us, especially because Aquarius got the 10 of Cups here. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius energy, you know, this could be Aquarius season, or it could be an Aquarius individual offering you something. All right. You know, Aquarius season is the end to a lot of these hard burdens and battles, Pisces, because it looks like there's some kind of wish come true here. Like, this is literally a wish, okay? Keep the faith, stay inspired, because the universe is going to come in for Pisces and give us exactly what we've been missing. Whatever it is that we've been needing, that's what this Ace of Pentacles is. And it looks like it's some kind of job or some kind of money. Could be linked to Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn as well. Let's continue. Okay, now that is too many messages, but this is what we're gaining justice over, Pisces. Okay, there is definitely a heartbroken Aries. I don't know if your heart is broken by an Aries, or if there is an Aries who you broke their heart. But goodness gracious, this Emperor in this Three of Swords just is crying out to you, Pisces. Like, some of you guys are gonna know what I mean. There's someone who has strong Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And, you know, there's been a lot of conflict. Maybe this is linked to some of your guys' father, okay? The father of your children, or your father, someone else's father, okay? This is an authority figure. Again, Pisces, if you're not dealing with a heartbroken Aries energy, then this is about taking authority over your broken heart. I mean, this message has just come up so much. And again, financial conflict, someone juggling. So Pisces, I think in February, you know, these cycles are going to come to an end here, okay? We're going to be receiving justice because things are going to come full circle. This is karma coming back around, okay? And I think the reason why this card came out, They Choose You, is because we're going to maybe be given some ultimatums. Pisces are starting to walk into their power, okay? The sun is going to be in Pisces in February. So especially around the time of Pisces season, you know, we may be done entertaining people that have more than, you know, like, I'm not an option, okay? I'm not second. I feel like Pisces is going to be really knowing their worth in February. So even if we have to give someone an ultimatum, like, I feel like if you do that, Pisces, they are going to choose you, okay? Because we got some juggling going on here. All right, February 2019 for Pisces. What else do we have? Oh my goodness, does it get any better? Like, Ace of Cups, are you kidding? Beneath the so Pisces, you know, we got this card for the Aquarius new moon, and I feel like that message was talking about the end to a painful cycle. The 10 of Swords, it looks scary, but Pisces, we know this is true about our energy. We know that we allow people to stab us in the back. We know that we even stab our own self in the back sometimes. Pisces is known for, you know, people see us as a victim, okay? But it's really interesting. We're not a victim. We just prefer to accept our emotions. So Pisces would lay here a little bit longer than what another person was. And I feel like that is both our strength and our weakness. It really depends on when we decide to stand up, Pisces. And goodness gracious, what else would inspire Pisces to stand up and take control of their pain than love? I mean, we've got a lot. This right here, these 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, those are all love cards. Okay, like, talk about February. Yeah, behind the 10 of Swords, we have the 3 of Swords. So Pisces, and again, that Emperor just sticking out, okay? So this is talking about the end to a very heartbreaking, painful situation in February, okay? It may hurt, but Pisces, we've been feeling this for at least 10 months, 10 years. You know, it's a 10. So it's time to complete the pain in our heart. Take control over that pain. Might be dealing with an Aries. Alright, juggling, an Aries that has, you know, 2 different options, or maybe we have 2 different options. One might be an Aries. But Pisces, this Ace of Cups is being clarified by the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So I feel like love is coming in to heal our broken heart. This is a lot of pain. Okay, the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, that's a lot of pain. And we might need to speak from the heart about this ending. You know, we might need to really speak from the heart, have some conversations at a heart-to-heart level about how much pain we're in and the fact that we're taking control of that, okay? And we want these energies, this new love energy. So 2 more cards for Pisces, February 2019. February 2019, 2 more cards for Pisces, please. February 2019 for Pisces. Alright, we have the 9 of Pentacles. That makes sense. Alright, let's get one more. Pisces. What's the last card for Pisces? February 2019, Pisces. Give me one more card for Pisces, Spirit. February 2019. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck is the Star card. So this is Aquarius season. This is the card for Aquarius. Okay, so I told you at the beginning of the video, Pisces, that Aquarius is really important to us. Okay, I'm not dealing with an Aquarius personally, but I really love Aquarius because their season, just everything about Aquarius, they're so important. There's a strong friendship that Aquarius and Pisces can have together as well. So I'm not sure if there's some of you out there who are dealing with Aquarius individuals, but if you're not, this is just talking about Aquarius season, okay? And how important that is to us, Pisces. Because Aquarius is the only sign that can clear the subconscious of Pisces, okay? Aquarius, you know, we got to give Aquarius a break because, you know, they are the 12th house of Pisces, and that is not an easy position to be in for an Aquarius. So, you know, in spite of the Aquarius humans that you may be dealing with, Aquarius energy in the universe is completely different. And we really need to thank an Aquarius. So if there is a person in your life that happens to be an Aquarius, you know, you might want to thank them with that in mind. You know, whether it's just something nice that you do for them or just a hug or, you know, just something, Pisces, because their energy is so supportive. So let's talk about this reading a little bit, Pisces. We start off with the Lovers. Okay, and this is a beautiful energy. We do have Gemini. Some of you guys are dealing with Gemini specifically. There could be new Geminis coming in. But yeah, just know that Gemini is very, very special to you in the month of February, Pisces. But this is the Lovers, okay? The Lovers energy. So it doesn't have to be a Gemini. These are two naked people. This is any connection that you feel you can stand with this person naked, okay? These two people, they've accepted their differences. They're vulnerable and they love each other. There's this angel up here, the Archangel Raphael. So communication when it comes to love and in our relationships, Pisces, is very important. The Archangel Raphael is all about the element of air, okay? So communicating about love and with our partner. Now, some of us are in long distance relationships, or maybe there's just some kind of mountain that is in between us and a person that we would really desperately like to connect with. All right, I don't know what this mountain is, but it could be an emotional distance. It could be a physical distance, a mental distance. This could just be the mountain of being single for a while. I do see that there's some Pisces out here who have chosen to be single, but we have the Lovers, okay? The Lovers energy is showing up here, and it's a very powerful divine connection. I love this card. Very beautiful connection, relationship, twin flame, soulmate energy is what we're starting out with. Some of us are actually dealing with twin flames and soulmates. And if you feel like you are, you really need to hit me up so we can talk about that, because that dynamic, whenever you're dealing with a twin flame and a soulmate at the same time, that is a strong validation that there's some serious cycles that you're dealing with, okay? And I'm definitely one of those people. Because your soulmate and your twin flame, you know, they don't usually show up at the same time. They usually show up like just before each other or right after each other. But very rare, it's very rare for them to show up at the same time. Like if you're dealing with someone who you know is your twin flame, but then there's this person who you know is your soulmate too. Like that is some hardcore lessons. And I say that because the next card is this Two of Cups. And this is more of a soulmate energy to me. These are two people connecting on an emotional level. Their emotions are intertwined, Pisces. Now we have a Lion here. So it could be Leo. There could be someone around that has Leo energy. Okay, Leo, moon, sun, rising. If this is not a Leo, then this is a strong, because the Lion is all about strength and courage. So we are going to need strength and courage to express ourselves emotionally to people this month, especially in regards to love and relationships. This is a strong emotional intertwining. You see how there's the intertwining of those two cups? Okay, there's something here about really intertwining emotionally. Like with these two cards starting out our reading, goodness, Pisces, this is definitely a very powerful relationship. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, this is a relationship. Whether you're single or taken, whatever, there's just a very strong indication of new love coming in for you, Pisces. A new emotional connection that is going to be strong. This looks like two people coming together after being separated for a while. You know, it's interesting that mountain no longer exists in the Two of Cups. All right, so these cards are kind of similar, and I feel like this is just You know, a really powerful relationship that is going to come in February for us Pisces. Really interesting. I love it. Those two cards are just really beautiful. But the next two cards are kind of interesting, okay? So we have the Ten of Wands. And remember, this is talking about some kind of heavy burden, and it is connected to the Two of Cups. So, you know, I don't know if this is about the distance, or, you know, if there is a relationship. Some of us are in current relationships that are really heavy for us, you know. That is not keeping us from knowing what we deserve. It's not keeping us from wanting to connect differently with other people. I think some of us are with someone, but there's other connection that we're not in because of distance, okay? But we know what this is to us, Pisces. We know who and what causes us a burden, okay? And we're laying that down. If there is a relationship that we're in, Pisces, that even if it's an ex, okay, this is some of us still being emotionally, you know how it is, Pisces. We walk away, but we stay emotionally connected to our exes for a long time because we still care. We still think about the good times, and they definitely think about us too, Pisces. Don't get it twisted. They're going to be thinking about us for sure in Pisces season. But this looks like relationship burdens, okay? That we might be dropping. For those of you who resonate with this, we might be dropping a relationship that's a burden for us in February, because this connection, it's just more of a burden than it is love, all right? So it looks like there is, I don't know if this is someone who we're with, or if it's an ex, or, you know, just connect it however you can, Pisces. There is a burden in one of the relationships that we're in. For some of us, this is just the burden of not having that Two of Cups connection. But either way, this speaks to laying down heavy responsibility. We've also been working really, really hard, Pisces, in our relationships. Okay, there's a lot that we've been carrying passionately and emotionally in our relationships. Pisces usually wind up carrying all the emotion in their relationships, and we don't find that attractive, because then that makes us only connect with ourselves. Like the whole point of the Two of Cups is that I have emotion and you have emotion, and those intertwine. But Pisces, if we're with emotionally cold people, or people that we just can't connect with emotionally, then we wind up just being with ourselves, basically. And that's not exactly what Pisces is desiring. So there's some kind of burden that we're dropping, okay? The Ten of Wands speaks to the ending of a cycle that was heavy, okay? However that resonates with you. And then the next card we have is the Seven of Swords. Oh, and this card definitely was meant to come out. This is an air energy. Now we had Aries, Sagittarius, Leo here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Gemini. And now we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So I don't know if those signs are linked to this energy, but this is a mental energy, Pisces. This might be something you're communicating, or just something you're thinking. But this is a cheating, stealing, sneaky card, okay? I don't know if this is on our behalf, because Pisces, you know, sometimes even we can cause this kind of energy. It's not necessarily good or bad, but it does have a very sneaky vibe. This person is stealing from an army base. So I'm not sure if this is just us kind of trying to sneak away in the middle of the night, or just, you know, maybe it's to try to not hurt a person's feeling. We just, you know, because it's getting to the point where Pisces is really starving emotionally. Like, we are basically starving for love. And if we're not getting that from the people we're with, we may, you know, sneak away and you know, do whatever it is that we desire, because there's just so much love coming in for us in February. And even though we don't want to hurt somebody, we also don't want to continue carrying these burdens. So this Seven of Swords could also be an energy that we have to use in February in order to become fulfilled emotionally, in order to receive, you know, what would make us happy, Pisces. You know, if we have to take on this energy in order to get what we want, you know, it's going to depend on all our different stories in our lives. But I know what this means for me. Now, I do want to say some of us could be dealing with other sneaky, cheating, lying people. Okay, this is the Seven of Swords. It's either for you or someone around you, Pisces. It's coming up after the Ten of Wands. So some of us are really tired of having to sneak around, having to hide our feelings. We're tired of hidden agendas and ulterior motive. We're tired of feeling stolen from, and at the same time carrying, you know, this burden of deception. Like, we're just tired of these. This is not a Pisces. I mean, look at how beautiful. And then look at, these are the only two cards that I really just don't like in our reading. But I know they came up for a reason. It's because this is becoming a very heavy burden. I mean, look at the Seven of Swords. He's got his hands full with all these sharp swords, and he's smug, and he's looking back at this Two of Swords. So we've got two people here that are trying to move and they're running right into each other. Okay, so this is like karma. Okay, there's someone in our life who cheated on us, hurt us, deceived us, and now they're like really dealing with some heavy shit. And they probably want to come back into our lives for us to heal them. But I think Pisces has really let go of that burden. This is us. We used to hang on to this person. Okay, but we started to really catch on to their sneaky vibes and stuff like that. So, you know, let people hang on to their own burdens, Pisces. This might not even be our energy. This might be people in our lives' energy. Sneaky people, okay, that are hanging on to heavy stuff. But we are dropping this burden. If you are dealing with someone who cheats and sneaks and lies, or, you know, maybe this is us dealing with someone who we know is cheating on someone else. I did just get that energy. Like there's someone who is in our life, but we know we're not the only person. And we could be cheating on someone, and they can be this could be an instance where we're in a relationship and they're in a relationship, but we meet up and we still flirt, we still talk, we still get intimate, we still kiss, and it's becoming a burden. Like Pisces is done with the sneaky vibes. It's about to be Pisces season. You know, this is not an energy Pisces is comfortable with the stealing and this getting really heavy. So February is the month where we really let all that go. So I don't know who these people are, Pisces. They could be family members, it could be relationship stuff, it could be people we live with, but you know, we're done with those vibes. This is what, if you want to know what's heavy, Pisces, it's this Seven of Swords. It's getting really heavy. This cheating, and that might be why, you know, it's either choose, if you don't choose Pisces this month, we will never be an option again. So if there's any cross watchers watching for Pisces and you've been confused between a Pisces and someone else, you know, you really want to make sure you're making the right decisions in love this month. You too, Pisces. I don't really see the decision being on our behalf as much as I do it being on someone else, but with the Lovers and the Two of Cups, this whole reading is about a decision in love. And for some of us, that's, you know, no longer being single and deciding to finally allow ourselves to be chosen by someone. For others of us, that's choosing between an old relationship and a new relationship. But there is definitely some love decisions in this reading, Pisces. For sure, the Lovers is a decision. The Two of Cups is a decision. So either we have more than one option, or there's someone who we aren't their only option, if you know what I mean. But again, this heavy burden, I think it's becoming a burden to have to choose, Pisces. Okay, I think that there's some burdens there as well. This is a very heavy decision when it comes to love. It's definitely between old love and new love. And then we have this Seven of Swords. Okay, so there is some sneaky dynamics here as well. And okay, let's move on to the second row here. We have the Ten of Cups. So this is really beautiful, okay? This is very beautiful. This is a water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is emotional fulfillment, Pisces, okay? One of my favorite cards. This is blessings emotionally. This could be a new home environment. Some of you have children, okay? But this is literally like happiness, okay? This is love, happiness, family, having that perfect home environment that you've been wanting. You know, this is emotional comfort, but it is a number 10, Pisces. So there's something here that's completing at an emotional level when it comes to love and relationships. To me, this looks like two people who live together or who are talking about moving in. It's like emotional abundance. Like with the Lovers and the Ten of Cups, there doesn't get much better than that. I mean, these two people love each other so much, and they see happiness in their future together. I mean, this is feeling emotionally complete in your relationships. Pisces, it's either a yes or a no. You know, like either you feel emotionally complete in your relationships or you feel a drought. Like, and you can tell if you're starving for more emotion. Some of us are with people we don't connect with very well, you know? But there's a relationship coming in February that we could be, it could be a Gemini, but goodness gracious, this is going to completely fill all of our cups of emotion, Pisces. We're going to feel so emotionally fulfilled and satisfied, okay? It could happen in Aquarius season, but I love that Ten of Cups. That is beautiful. For some of us, that's a home environment. It's just whatever would emotionally satisfy us, okay? The universe is coming in and giving that to Pisces, and for some of us, it is connected to a Gemini or a relationship. This is like two people that used to be at a distance, but now they're talking about moving in together, okay? You know, there was an emotional distance before, but now It's like you guys are finally able to connect in February in a way that you never have before. And the next card we have is the Ace of Cups. So this is new love, Pisces. We have an ending and a beginning. The Ten of Cups is the last cup card, and then we would move to the Ace. So there is definitely an emotional cycle that has come to a complete. It might be because of where you live. That's over, Pisces. It's time to start something new. You know, when we reach the end to a cycle, the only thing we can do is start over. So in this case, this is like a new feeling that comes in February. And I'm not sure what sparks this, Pisces. It's going to be love for some of us. For others of us, it's going to be a new change in our home environment. But what it's going to do is it's going to overflow. Now, Pisces, I knew before I recorded for us that we would get the Ace of Cups, because I stood up. After I recorded Aquarius, I stood up and my water bottle completely dumped over on the floor. And I was about to go get a towel to clean it up, but I was like, you know what? No, I think that's important for my Pisces reading. And then sure enough, because I did think of the Ace of Cups, I was like, wow, that's like an Ace of Cups. Like this water is pouring out and overflowing. And then sure enough, we get the Ace of Cups in our reading. So there's some kind of indication here of new emotion flowing. And it doesn't matter where this comes from, Pisces, whether it's a friendship or the birth of a new child, new friend, new whatever. We're going to feel a new beginning emotionally after we allow something else to complete, okay? And it doesn't matter where this is coming from because it's beautiful. You know, this is like a fire hydrant exploding in our heart. We're going to finally be able to, we have an outlet finally for all the emotions we've been feeling. I mean, this is a lot of emotion here. Okay, in a completely new beginning. And it's definitely in regards to love. Like, Pisces, if you are the one choosing this month, choose new love, because we have the Ace and the Two of Cups. So this is going from the 1 to the 2. This is a synchronicity here. So is this. So we're making two very big giant steps this month when it comes to love. Okay, because there's a completion and then there's a new love that comes in. This could be someone offering something to us, Pisces, offering love, offering, hey, come move in with me. I really love you. Like, these are my emotions. Please intertwine with me. Okay, that looks very beautiful. So there's new love. Okay, there is a decision to make between old love and new love. You've got like 3 different lovers here. The Lovers is a relationship. The Two of Cups is a relationship. The Ace of Cups. And then we have this person that we live with too, or this person that we were just recently with. I mean, I feel that there's at least 3 different offers this month, Pisces. Now, we could be dealing with the same person. This could just be the same relationship reiterated. But Pisces, I'm feeling different energies. I feel like we feel differently about all these people. We've got this person who we feel like is a choice. We've got this person who's been at a distance from us, but we still have that amazing connection. Okay, we've got this is a person we haven't met yet. We might have known them in a past life, but the Ace of Cups is usually new feelings. Now, it could be someone from the past coming back, but you know how it is, Pisces. Even if we've known them before, people change over the years. So this could be new love from an old person. You know, and then we have someone that things have obviously come to the completion with. Like, we've invested so much emotionally in that it's just time to start something new. And that's exactly what some of us are going to do. Some of us are going to drop that burden of the relationship. If you guys are in heavy relationships that just weigh you down, they just bog you down, we're going to be dropping that and maybe even taking some time to be single. And oh my goodness, when a Pisces is single, like when Rihanna is single, you know, I'm just using her as an example. She's a Pisces, but goodness, like, you guys know how it is when we openly express that we're single. Like, a lot of I'm not trying to sound cocky, but a lot of people come in like, hey, I've had feelings for you. Like, I sure, you know, it's okay for us, Pisces. The sun is really going to put us in a spotlight, okay? But first, we have to drop these heavy burdens. Some of us are feeling burdened because we're single. Some of us have burdens financially. But this is also a message about trusting in our abundant garden, okay? If there's some money troubles keeping you with a person, you know, do your best to focus on your own resources, because the universe is going to bless you, Pisces. This is the single woman card. So there's a woman here that is single in February, and because of that, there's a lot of new love offers. Like, someone is single here, Pisces, okay? And this Ace of Cups just wanted to go on the 10 of Cups. So love is going to heal this burden. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody offering something to someone who's single in February. Like, I don't know if it's you or someone else, Pisces, but it looks like after someone is single, somebody single is offering love and happiness in home environment, moving in with me, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know if some of us feel like it's a burden to be single this month. Some of us want to, it's going to be different. Okay, so if you have been single, it's becoming a burden to you. And this is about seeing this as less of a burden and more freeing, okay? Because this is an independent woman. Maybe some of us are just want to be single financially, because I do see that we're working on that, okay? Maybe some of us are single because of this cheating energy or because of this deception, this hidden agenda. Others of us, we're dropping a burden in a current relationship in order to become single, to be open for this new love and this new happiness. Some of us are single, going after new emotion. We're moving, okay? And we have the 8 of Pentacles. So we have the 8 and the 9 here. The 8 and the 9 of Pentacles. This is a synchronicity as well. The universe is saying, Pisces, to work on ourselves, because I think what this reading is about is it's showing us how beautiful things can be in February. Tyson? Oh, my little dog. This is how beautiful our relationships can get in February. Only if we drop the burdens, the sneaky, cheating, deception burdens. You know, we have to drop some sort of lie. Okay, there's a lie or some kind of deceit. I don't know, Pisces, sometimes this can be deceiving ourselves, okay? So it's going to be different. For those of us who aren't dealing with cheating or sneaking or lying, this is just us deceiving ourselves about what we want. And what could be more heavier than that? But it might be time to just, you know, stand on our own, you know, ground ourselves and work on ourselves, okay? I feel like there's going to be even money opportunities this month for us, Pisces, because the 8 of Pentacles is someone who's working really hard at perfecting a skill. So there is an energy here of Pisces just working on their own skills, okay? Focusing on their own skills. And this is the energy that's going to attract these people in, okay? Now, the bottom of the deck is the Star card, okay? We have Aquarius energy showing up here. Could be an Aquarius that's related to these new feelings or this relationship. Maybe it's just Aquarius season bringing that in, because we have the 9 of Swords, Pisces. So there is a lot of anxiety here about something we've been wishing for. Some of us are just up late at night. We have insomnia, nightmares, and we're just still trying to keep the faith, you know. We're trying to keep faith even though we have a lot of mental anxiety. You know, we're not sleeping very well because our heart is secretly broken, you know. So there's a heartbreak here. There's some kind of deception or separation in February that may cause us a little bit of anxiety. It may cause us some kind of, this is like a broken heart nightmare. Okay, some of us, our heart is broken. This could be someone else too, especially an Aquarius. There could be an Aquarius that's up thinking about you, Pisces. There could definitely be an Aries too. Okay, we have the Emperor. So this is what we're gaining control over, Pisces. Now this whole reading had to do with a broken-hearted Aries. Okay, so I don't know if your heart was broken by an Aries and that's where the anxiety is coming in, but we need to keep the faith, Pisces. Okay, we need to, this message showed up throughout our whole reading. We are taking control over our broken heart. And you know, broken-hearted Pisces are some of the greatest artists. Okay, so if you're dealing with separation, channel that energy into art, into music, okay, into something creative, Pisces, especially in Pisces season. Neptune will really help us with that. We can still be in charge even though we're broken. Okay, we can still be a leader. We can still lead with a broken heart, Pisces. We can still lead with anxiety. And you know why the universe favors Pisces is because we always keep faith. Even throughout the anxiety, throughout the financial stress, throughout the heartbreak, we still keep the faith. And that's why we're getting put in a position of authority in February. So definitely some financial conflict, you guys, but we're keeping faith. And remember, this card, we are also getting chosen. So pay attention to the people who are choosing you, Pisces, in February, okay? Because some of these people, the only reason they're alive is so that they could connect with you, even if it's just for a day. Beautiful, Pisces. Happy birthday, you guys. I really liked this reading. If you have any questions or anything like that, please comment below. Like this video if this resonated. And if you would like me to take a closer look at your energy, I do offer personal readings. So check out my description box for all that information. And other than that, Pisces, I will talk to you guys on the Virgo full moon. No fucking wonder that we have all this love energy, because in February we are going through a 7th house full moon in Virgo, which is completions in our relationships. I didn't even notice that. So I'm really looking forward to talking to you guys on the Virgo full moon. And if I don't see you guys there, I'll talk to you in March. Bye, guys.